Millions and Millions. Written by darthvarda. Narrated by Dodge82 and Nightshift Ruminations. Sir, the site manager said, standing up and straightening her blazer, a nervous tick she couldn't quite stop doing no matter how hard she tried. The riots are getting worse. The CEO stood facing the enormous window, hands clamped behind his back, looking out at the city.
Tell me something I don't know.
The site manager glanced around at the other men in the room, eyes full of worry, wondering if the CEO's statement was rhetorical or not. Well, yesterday, several people were killed.
I don't give a shit. Tell me about production. That is your job, isn't it? To manage the site?
The site manager swallowed. The water's nearly gone.
Meaning
there's not enough left to bottle. There's not enough left to drink. Not even if you get down on your hands and knees and try to scoop it up. It's why the riots have gotten worse, sir. People are... well, they're not happy. The CEO turned and looked around the room. Most of the men avoided his gaze, but not the site manager. She still stood, walking the thin line between defiance and desperation, meeting the CEO eye to eye.
What's your name again, girl?
Martina, sir.
Martina what?
Martina Lopez.
Well, Mrs. Lopez, it's been great chatting with you, but I've only got 2 more words to say.
Sir?
You're fired.
The site manager blinked. She knew speaking up would be detrimental to her career, but she didn't think it'd be that detrimental. She took a deep breath. That's fine, sir, but people are...
People are what? Suffering? Dying? Rioting? Who cares? You?
The tension in the room grew thick, like oil. And the men around the table fidgeted, looking down or up or at their hands, anywhere but at the 2 people speaking. I do. And so will the rest of the world. The site manager took a single step forward. The CEO's laughter ricocheted around the walls like a ball from a cannon.
Girl, people haven't cared about each other for a long time. Go on. Go out there and spread the news, leak. You really think people will give a shit for longer than a soundbite?
The site manager touched her blazer. Is money really all that matters to you? More than the lives of millions? The CEO shrugged.
Lose $1 million to make $1 million. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices.
Even if those sacrifices are people? A small smile slid across the CEO's face.
Especially if those sacrifices are people.
Thank you so much for listening to our reading of the short, scary story, Millions and Millions, submitted by Reddit user darthvarda, narrated by Nightshift Ruminations and me, Dodges82. Thank you so much for allowing us to read your story, darthvarda. I submitted my request to narrate this one a while ago, but I hadn't really found the right narrator for the boss part. And once Nightshift Ruminations came around, I was just like, yes. His voice is intimidating. and it just vibrates through you. I was like, yes, that one. So I was really lucky that he said yes. Yeah. I think Nightshift Ruminations is still trying to reach 100 subscribers. Yeah. Right now he's at 95 subscribers. So if you dig his voice, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description and in the comments. So, no excuses. I'll also leave a link to the story in the description and the comments. So if you enjoyed the story, why not leave it an upvote on Reddit? So I chose this story because it was chilling. I thought the realism of this story was very scary. Not just because of, corporate bad guy doesn't care about people, but because of the added things on it where people won't care. No one's gonna care. Go ahead and, rat me out. Just go ahead. I read it and I immediately thought about Flint, Michigan, and it kind of gave me chills when I read it. Real life for me is just scary enough already, without even adding in freaking skinwalkers and cryptids and back rooms and stuff. Yeah, I mean, real life is freaking scary. And the power that corporations have over us is terrifying. And Martina Lopez in the story is actually a dude. It's Martin Lopez in the story, but I wanted to be a part of it, so I made it Martina. In the beginning, Martin mentions that he adjusts his tie, and so I changed it to Blazer instead. But there are things about that change, I think, that affects the story that I really like, actually. I mean, I liked that it was a dude. I liked that it was Martin, not Martina. But the fact that it's a woman standing up in the middle of the conference room, surrounded by men, and her being brave enough to stand up against all of the men in the room, to be heard, it's empowering. It's a different story, isn't it? There's a different type of tension in the story if it's a woman as opposed to a man. I think it's an interesting twist to it. Amazing how even the smallest thing in a story can change it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again, darthvarda, for being so patient with me to make this, and thank you, Nightshift Ruminations, for sending in your part. You did really great. All right, you guys. If you like this narration, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I will see y'all soon. Bye, guys.